This is Matrix Lord 212, and I think that Dr. Freedom is 100% right. I think that concerning the Doctor Who 50th anniversary, that David Tennant is in. Um, Absolutely, from those interviews that I saw that he shared on Facebook, and on as many different sites I saw on Gallifreyan Whovians and stuff like that. Dr. Freedom he hit the nail on the head. I do believe also that David Tennant, being such a huge, huge Doctor Who fan, and not just saying it, he actually was a huge and is a huge Doctor Who fan. I wouldn't be surprised if he worked that into his contract the last time, that he definitely wanted to be able to do the 50th anniversary, no doubt about it. But even if it wasn't part of his old contract, I always felt that David Tennant would have a hand in it, because that was the first thing he talked about right before he left, is that he wanted to definitely be part of the 50th anniversary. What I also believe, I think it's kind of odd too, at some point in time, Sylvester McCoy's Twitter and all his stuff was down for a little while. And he was working on that movie that rhymes with Bobbit that I had a problem with, as Dr. Freedom said, that I was flagged. But I do believe that it's more than just David Tennant. I think if you got David Tennant, it's a probably good bet you got the Fifth Doctor, because that's his father-in-law. And the way Christopher Eccleston's talking, it seems to me like he turned around and he wants to be part of it as well. And it's my theory that Paul McGann will also be a part of it. And the only other Doctor I can think of that will be part of it, let's see, so it'll be 11th, the 10th, the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, not the 6th. I don't think Colin Baker, because Colin Baker had stressed that he really would not do it, or would not want to do it, I don't think. And he don't think they would even ask him. So I think the Fifth Doctor, so I probably like about 6 Doctors. The 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, skip the 6th and go to the 5th. Now, as far as Tom Baker, I don't even know. Maybe he may be in it too, but very briefly. But it's a good chance we'll see the 6 or 7 Doctors, I think. That's my thing. I think it's a good chance. As far as David Tennant goes, it's like 90% possibility that he'll be in it. So, it's just amazing how some videos get flagged and some don't. You say a little too much and they may flag us for reporting what we believe. But anyway, I think that from the prequel, as I said, I really love The Great Detective. It's going in a different direction again, which Stephen Moffat's famous for. Just look at the openers he had, from 11th Hour to Impossible Astronaut, to Solomon and Daleks. It's like in a completely different directions. And now you bring the familiarity back of Madame Vastra, Jenny, and Strax, the Centauran, trying to get the Doctor to return and help out. And I think that that's perfect. That's the perfect Christmas special. Jenna Louise Coleman adds the extra that you need to make this a success. I think she's great from what little we've seen of her. And of course, she may not turn out to be Cal. She may. That's why it's called a theory. Don't know if it's definitely going to happen, but I put it out there. Okay, so she could be a totally, completely different character. She could have nothing to do with the Silence on the Library, nothing to do with River Song. So, and it could have nothing to do with the 11th Hour either. But it's fun to speculate. Let's put it that way. So, other than that, I read some news today about the Ice Warriors episode, that it's going to be like a submarine special effects, phenomenal by Mark Gatiss. And again, they still don't confirm that it's the Ice Warriors, but it is the Ice Warriors. And I can't wait for that episode as well, because it's been so long since we've seen them. So good Doctor Who news coming here and there. And the only thing that I hope is that we don't wait a long time after the Christmas special. That's going to be a big, big factor. You cannot release it too far apart from the Christmas. You have to release it, I would say, like Sammy Carter said, Easter, like March. But don't release it after March. Don't release it in July, because you know what? You lose momentum, and it's going to be that much more money and that much harder to promote it. So Yes, I was upset that we only had a little amount of episodes this year, but hopefully next year they make up for it. Hopefully next year they make many more episodes just for the anniversary alone. And even though in my mind we did lose a season, hopefully they'll make the 50th anniversary fantastic. So other than that, that's it for now, and I'm going to be back in a little while. Bye.